Hey guys, happy Thursday. Hold on, let me put my earpiece in. I'm not sure if you guys hear me better with the earpiece in, but happy Thursday. It's a beautiful day. As you can see, it's about 80 degrees, sunny. So it's definitely a great day. There's a little breeze. Yeah, so I'm just out here getting my walk on. So I figured, since I haven't been coming on every day like I was, let me come while my on my walk to show you guys that I'm still motivated and I'm still being consistent with my walking. As you guys that support me know, I do walk almost every day. I usually take only one day off a week to um, I take a break from hitting my step goal, but that doesn't mean that I'm not walking at all. I just don't, you know, go at it hard to make sure that I'm getting 10,000 steps or whatever. But for the most part, 6 days a week I do. So I just wanted to come on while I was walking and just, talk a little bit to you guys. Hi, little Cheyenne. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, but hello, welcome in. Hey, Sonia. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys have a beautiful day today, like it is out here. You see that? Skies are basically clear, sunny. It's just a beautiful day. I'm in the US, the East Coast. It's about 3 something here, and I'm just walking in the park while I'm about to chat with you guys. I thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Please double tap the screen to help me like this live. If you're on a computer or laptop, please hit the thumbs up. That's greatly appreciated. I usually do walks alone or with my 5-year old. Yeah. So I usually talk about what I go through as a mom of 3, and also, you know, I do want to start talking about trending topics, but I am a new creator, so I'm just trying to ease myself into it because then I'll get anxiety if I go full force. So I'm taking it step by step. So I appreciate you. Yeah, K Money. How about now? Do I have sound now? Let me know. Damn, I was talking a whole bunch of crap. Look at all these pigeons. All right, good. Dang. Probably stopped giving sound when I put my headpiece in and it didn't go on. But yeah, I was saying welcome to everybody. Little Cheyenne. I don't know if I pronounced the name right. I said hi to Sonia. Hey, K Money. Kima. Hello. I was saying that I'm from the US. I'm on the East Coast. So it's about 3 something here. Um, yeah. So it's a beautiful day as you can see. Blue skies, clear, around 80 degrees. So it's just beautiful out here. You know, those of you that know my channel know that I've been making it a point to walk at least 6 times a week. I take a day off to not like have a step goal. Doesn't mean that I'm not walking at all. I just don't worry that one day, um, to have a certain goal to meet. But I appreciate everybody for being here. Please double tap the screen and hit the thumbs up, whichever one's easier for you. If you're on a cell phone, you can just double tap the screen. If you're on a laptop or desktop, you can hit that thumbs up for me. I greatly appreciate it. It's very sunny out here. It's just beautiful. I hope you guys have a beautiful day wherever you are. You know, when it's nice and sunny and bright, it just makes everything better and helps you be in a good mood. So I'm here because I've been getting a little break after school for a couple of hours because the daycare that Jackson was going to started picking him up for me because I do her a favor in the morning and I drop off one of the little girls from daycare. I drop her off since Jackson and her are in the same class. So I do her a favor. So she does a favor for me and watches him for a few hours. So I lucked out with that. Okay, money, I told you where I live, boy. I told you where I live. And just by my surroundings and how it's not too clean and my accent, you kind of can pinpoint where I'm from. Thank you. So, besides talking about, my journey, my fitness journey, my health journey that I've been on for the last 2 months, this live. Oh, I was also saying that I'm trying to ease into things, talking about trending topics and stuff, because although this channel is, um, you know, about a mom of 3 and how I deal with certain situations. Um, if you haven't seen my last few lives, please do. I do talk about some personal issues that have happened between my kids and I. So if you're a parent and into that kind of thing, please replay my lives If you have a second device, please, let it run on that device and help me with some watch hours. I greatly appreciate it. And if you've been through any of those situations, you can comment and let me know. That also helps me. But right now, since I'm new, I am not monetized. Hitting the like button really helps me out. And if you would like to donate to my channel, I do have a Cash App. It is B as in boy X, the word queen, the letter C. BX Queen C. And also, I do have a coffee link that you can buy me a coffee or coffees in my bio. But I do appreciate everybody being here, and I do want to be more consistent, so I appreciate everybody's support. Hey, Stacy, happy Thursday. I hope everybody's having a great day. So let's talk about some trending topics that I wanted to talk about, which number one is the current threats on the HBCU schools. You know, HBCUs means historically um, historically black colleges and universities, institutions of higher education in the US, established before 1964 with the mission of educating black Americans. Many were founded during or after the Civil War. They provided opportunities when higher education was closed to most African Americans. They produced a large share of black professionals in STEM, law, education, and public service. So, you know, multiple HBCUs have received threats forcing lockdowns, shelter in place orders, and class cancellations. Schools affected include the Bethune-Cookman, Alabama State, Virginia State, Hampton, South University, Clark Atlanta, Spelman, and Morehouse. Students and staff were told to remain indoors. Some operations were moved to remote. So law enforcement is investigating. No confirmed physical harm so far, thank God. But the emotional and psychological impact is very significant. The fear, anxiety, and is disrupting the learning. Hey G Dub, hey Vet. Yeah, so it's very sad. And although I do not have students that are in HBCU, many of my sisters from my sisterhood do have students in some of those schools and in other HBCUs. So, it's very concerning. And it easily could have been my son. My son, although I am Puerto Rican, my son is half black. And if you look at him, you don't see Puerto Rican in him. So it could have easily been my son if he chose to go away to school and go to one of those schools. So, you know, I just want to say I hope the person that made the threats definitely gets caught, you know, and is punished for that, because there's too much going on in this world for parents Hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute real fast. Yeah, sorry, there was music. I don't have time to be editing my videos to take out the music. Um, yeah, so, you know, I pray for all these children and parents because I know their emotions are high right now. Because you definitely, at this day and age, you definitely have to take these threats seriously because there are some people with issues that they don't think about other people, that they don't care about other people, you know? And it's sad that we have to worry about our children that are just trying to learn, you know? And teachers just trying to teach. And then for it to target African Americans, it's so sad. Like the the African American race hasn't been through enough, you know? So I definitely wanted to touch up on that a little bit because, I think everybody should know what's going on. And I think as a nation, we should be praying. Sorry, I'm walking. I'm a little, I'm walking and talking. And, this topic is very dear to me no matter what because it's very concerning. So between talking and walking, I'm a little out of breath. I ain't gonna lie. No, so I think us as a nation, we should definitely be praying for these children and everybody in those HBCUs, you know. So I really hope that they find out who's making these threats and they put them behind bars where they belong because that is a serious threat and nobody should feel like they have to walk on eggshells, while they're trying to learn or educate. Please double tap the screen to like this live. Hit the thumbs up, whichever one is easier for you. I greatly appreciate it. So I will be, of course, I will be checking on the situation to see if there's any updates. Hopefully, the update is they caught the person and nothing physically happens to anybody. But I know it is taking emotional toll on many students and parents and teachers right now. So it's bad enough we have to worry any other day just because, but to actually get a threat is despicable, you know? So I do pray for everybody in those HBCUs. Hey Hassan, I'm good. How are you? Hope you're having a good day or good night wherever you are. I forgot where you were. But yeah, it's a beautiful day here in New York. You know, 9/11, we will never forget here. So although it is, you know, every 9/11 is a little bit solemn because, those of us that lived through that, we will never forget. It still feels like yesterday. I remember, I think anybody that lived through that, whether you were near or far, you